The key evidence on the safety and impact of reopening schools has been published by the government's Scientific Advisory Group, SAGE. Sources involved said the risk of coronavirus to pupils going back to the classroom was very, very small, but it is not zero. They also said teachers were not at above average risk compared with other occupations. However, there is much uncertainty throughout the advice. There have been loud calls from within the teaching profession to see the advice, which led to England aiming to get reception, Year 1 and Year 6 back in school from the start of June. Meanwhile, Scotland and Northern Ireland are aiming for a phased return to school in August. Wales hasn't yet made a decision. Is your local authority reopening schools? No proof opening schools is wise, say teachers' unions. Is it safe to reopen schools? The documents say they cannot be clear on the extent schools could be reopened without leading to cases taking off in the UK again. And while it is clear-cut that children are far less likely to be severely ill, there is contradictory evidence on how likely they are to be infected or to spread the virus. One study, published this morning and considered by SAGE, showed children were 56% less likely to be infected than an adult if they were in contact with an infected individual. However, a source who was involved in the development of the advice said any activity outside the home had risks, and that the risk to children from reopening schools was considered low. They said, it is totally impossible to say any change has no risk at all. As long as virus is circulating in us, and there is no immunity, there is some risk. The risk is low, and in this case it is not particularly higher than in other environments.